We're back.
Woohoo!
We're back. Hey, listeners. It's us. We're back.
I've been waiting here for a whole month, and you guys just now showed up. What the hell's going on?
Welcome back for another episode of Lives in the Smoking Butts and Tapping
Dynasty.
Dynasty. Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yes.
With our
yes,
wonderful
yes.
host tonight,
Dave.
And I'm Scott.
I'm still Travis.
Still here.
Yep.
Still here.
Still kicking.
He's Travis today.
Yep.
I'm Travis today.
Yeah.
Have you guys missed us for a whole month?
I have. Yep, I've missed you guys.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not like
I-
we don't text every day.
Well,
Oh
yeah,
my
but
God,
that's-
we text every
that's
day.
a little different than
All day, every day.
hanging out and smoking
Yeah,
a cigar.
it is.
Eating some food.
That's
You
true.
know.
I mean,
Speaking of food,
Well, speaking of food, yes, we have. What did you cook, Scott?
it's
Yeah,
you don't even know.
There was multiple items
Malcolm Reed's
today.
Hero
Gyro.
seasoning. It's like a jalapeno Greek seasoning.
On
We cooked it
three
on-
different items.
I
correct?
did some Brussels sprouts,
Yes.
some pork chops, and some boneless chicken thighs.
Yep. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Sound check. Sound check. 1, 2.
Before we get to the food,
Yes.
it's the smoke.
It's the smoke brought to us
Brought
by.
to you by My Monthly Cigars and fucking good coffee.
It's Fa.
Fucking
Michael
good.
And he has that fucking good cigar out now,
Yes, that's what I was going to
which
bring up.
Dave's ordered us some.
Yep, I ordered a
Hey,
12-pack Friday.
For each of us?
Yeah.
Well,
You
you,
didn't know
guys
that?
each get one,
12 pack?
and I get 10.
That doesn't
Oh, it's
sound
a
right.
12-pack.
So
Yeah.
we get 12 each.
Yep, and I'm pretty excited because all the reviews that I've listened to and read have been outstanding.
Now, is it a mild, medium,
What do you think?
strong? What's the review say?
It sounds like it's more of a medium, but it like builds from a lighter medium to a heavier medium.
So it's not a Travis stick.
Well,
You should
I
just
think
give
it
me his.
will be for a little while.
You should just give me his.
Okay,
No, I get my 12.
but yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's cool packaging. It looks like they come in the actual coffee bag, so you get your bundle of 12 in the fucking good coffee
Well, now
bag.
don't mess up and try to roast a cigar.
I'll
for
try
your
not
coffee.
to. I'll have to.
That's a little scary.
I'll have to tell my wife not to put
Okay.
it in the Keurig.
All right.
The cigar?
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Terrible.
Be terrible tasting coffee too. I would imagine. I don't know, but yeah,
I'm sure
pretty
somebody's
excited about
tried it.
that. And we should be getting our boxes, plural, soon. I think.
Yep.
I don't know. I was
could
hoping
be.
we'd have them today, but we did not have them today.
Not today.
So today is Smoker's Choice, which mine is a stick from my Robusto box from My Monthly Cigars, a Cohiba, Nicaragua. I've never had this cigar before.
I still have that one. I haven't tried it yet.
And it's very good so far. On the cold draw, I was getting dried peaches. It's the first thing I thought of. And
Dried peaches?
yep,
Really?
yep. And I'm in the first third still. This is not a Travis cigar. This is a little heavier.
I
But
know.
it's very,
That's
It
why
looks heavy.
yeah, it's tasty.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm
There's a lot
smoking
of flavor.
the, I'm going to butcher this. Dave will have to help me. The Fuente Reserva Extra Viejo or Vejo?
Viejo.
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 And there
I
are
bought
songs
this a
of that?
long time ago as a treat stick because it's pretty pricey. I don't remember what I paid. But,
And today's the treat?
well, it was what was in my
But yeah, he
little
gets
humidor.
to see us.
Yes.
I mean, it's like the return of the boys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Return of the boys.
Return of the boys.
The boys
The
are
boys
back in
are
town.
back.
Boys are back.
That's what we should have opened with. The boys are back in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have. Dang it.
Ah, we messed
You
that
didn't
up.
even think of it.
No.
Dadgummit.
Oh, well.
Pretend we did, listeners. Sorry.
No, I'm coming straight from work, so this is kind of the best you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
And what are we doing this weekend?
It is the Lake Benton annual cook-off.
Third annual.
Does no one
Yep.
care what I'm smoking today?
Oh, we didn't get to you?
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Our bad.
Do you
Go
guys
ahead.
want to know now?
Yeah,
Yep.
go ahead.
Because you guys got to talk about your cigars.
Yep. Let us know.
I am smoking a cigar that was gifted to me by Scott. It's the Oscar Valadares Heaven and Hell. Heaven and Hell.
Are you getting heaven or hell
Right now, I'm getting a little bit of the heaven.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe
It's
hell's
it's
at the end.
Connecticut that you had got for me.
Yeah.
Looks like you had some issues.
Yeah, I cut it and I did a V cut and right off the
Blew
top,
the cap.
blew
To
my
get the
cap.
clean
I
off.
hate
But
when
it's
that happens.
but
I do
it's
too.
it's staying. I hate when you cut them and the
Yeah.
cap just keeps coming
Looks
undone.
like it's formed
Yeah.
well.
It's formed well. It's staying.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate when the cap blows off and then it's still kind of glued to the rest and it just starts unraveling.
On the cold draw, I got dried schnozberries.
Okay. All right, good deal.
What
Why are you
the
looking-
hell is a schnozberry?
It's some made up bullshit.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. That's your movie quote for the day. What movie is that from?
I have no idea.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. When they're in the...
That came
Okay.
out when you were
Yeah, I was
like a
probably
teenager.
3 when I watched that.
Did you know Charlie, the original one? That's the only movie he ever made. It's the only acting he ever did.
Well, that's because he sucked.
No, he
Nobody
didn't.
else
He was
wanted
probably
him.
traumatized.
No,
from
that's
something.
he's
Nobody
like
else wanted
He
him.
became like a science teacher or something. That's literally the only acting he ever did. And he was Charlie in the
He's
Chocolate
like,
Factory.
this shit is not for me.
I guess.
Okay.
That's your tidbit of useless information for the day.
All right, awesome.
Back to this weekend, Dave.
Back to this weekend.
sorry I interrupted with my
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is officially annual because this is the 3rd Lake Benton Cook-Off. And this is what we look forward to all year long. It's my favorite thing that we've done and continue to do. Hopefully continue in the future to do. I think we're going to have a big-ass turnout this year. Like, some of my friends are very excited to come by and hang out.
You have other friends?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I do. I'm a busy guy. Very popular.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Yes, I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I will.
I'm just saying.
I was telling Scott earlier, I'm going to have a table set up and I will be signing autographs from 1 to 110.
You should have like a kissing booth.
I mean, if you give me enough money, I'll kiss you after I give you an autograph.
That's what I'm saying.
I will.
Might be able to make some money.
I will. I mean, the autographs aren't free.
No,
I
absolutely
take,
not.
I take cigars or
Venmo,
Venmo, yeah.
cash is preferred.
Cash is preferred. Cash is king.
That's right. Cash is king.
We eat at 1 o'clock.
Yes, we do.
We'll have pulled pork. Everybody's bringing sides, desserts.
That's right. If you're hearing this, you're welcome to come.
Yep.
We're going to get here early. I'm going to be here like 7 a.m. Getting everything
Yeah,
ready
you're
to
welcome
roll.
to come whenever. Food will just be at 1.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
be here all day.
We have a musician from 2 to 5. So,
Yep.
and then that night we usually have karaoke, and it gets a little wild.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be beautiful and 80
Yep.
degrees.
It is supposed to be nice out there.
So when does the party end? When everybody wears out, I guess.
When everybody
or whenever
passes out.
Scott turns down the speaker because the cops are driving by.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
Which I know most of them, so they usually don't bother us.
They're invited too. Why not?
Yeah.
But actually, I only have one neighbor that might complain.
Well, they can get over it.
But I'm not worried about it.
We had a Halloween party one time at the barn, and we had a costume contest, and I was going around passing out Jello shot or pudding shots we had, and to everybody. And somebody came up and they said, "Hey, the cops are here." And I looked over, and there was 2 cops standing there. Well, I was kind of intoxicated, and I thought they were joking with me. I thought they were dressed up for the costume contest. I walked up and tried to give them shots, and then my buddy. Well, luckily I had several cops as my friends at the party. And they're like, no, they're really here. It was county. Somebody had called because the band was too loud.
Yeah.
And I was trying to give the cops shots. And we ended up feeding them, at least.
That's very friendly.
Yeah. I felt kind of stupid. Because I go, you guys, you got a real gun? I go, you're going to win the contest.
Those costumes are great.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I had to probably
You guys went
turn it
all
down
out.
about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night because it was pretty loud. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, that's a reasonable
That's a
time.
reason.
Yeah.
If you just turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, we turned it down. I mean, because the speaker was blaring across the water, and you know how music kind of
Carries.
it carries over water, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
people were coming across the dam, slowing down, looking over,
Oh.
like, ooh,
Why weren't we invited?
Yep.
Well,
Well,
if you're
they-
hearing this, you're invited.
That's right. If you call the cops, you're not invited.
Yeah. Unless you're here for a costume contest.
Yep. Then you can eat.
Then you automatically win.
You get the trophy.
I did. I thought
shoot.
they were for the costume contest.
I bet they looked really good. I mean,
I
they had
did.
guns and
I told the
everything.
guy, I go, you got a real gun. Wow.
You guys put some time and effort
Yeah.
into this.
Oh,
thing.
my
Where'd you get those
gosh.
badges at?
That was a great outfit, dude.
Yeah.
That is
You even
great.
brought your own cop cars in the drive.
Why do you have Jimmy in the back?
Oh,
He's screaming. I
we
don't
used
know
to
what's
have-
going on.
We used to have some wild ones. So you just want to go ahead and are we getting into the rub down now?
Might as well get into
Let's
the
get into it.
rundown.
Not. Do it. That,
Right now?
Dip.
Right now?
Now.
Back it up, flip it, rub it down.
Oh, no.
Rub me down, Scott.
Rub it down, buddy.
Rub me down.
Rubbing down.
So, yeah,
Well,
you
my
said it's the Malcolm Reed. Let me just grab it over.
Here, you grab it there, Dave.
Yep. How to barbecue right.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm's Euro Hero jalapeno Greek seasoning.
He makes some good stuff.
He does. I haven't tried a ton of his stuff.
I haven't tried. Yeah, all
but
of them.
so far, all the ones that I have tried are pretty dang good.
I
There
love
was-
his AP rub.
There was one we had of his that we wasn't crazy about. Which one was it?
I think it was one I had like a. He does one like a
This is the Cajun one.
Cajun gringo.
Yes, because it
the-
wasn't Cajun-y.
He does a Cajun
Yes.
one, and then he does another gringo one, and I'm not crazy about either one of those.
Gotcha.
But
Does he do the Killer Honeybee? Is that
no, that's
is that
Cosmos.
Cosmos? Okay, they all run together.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, I watch all of their YouTube channels, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So yeah, boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
Yep.
Pork chop
Yep.
and
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Three of my favorite things.
Yep.
I do love some Brussels sprouts.
Probably pork chops are my least favorite out of those three. I love Brussels sprouts. I love skinless, boneless chicken thighs. It's one of the best things to grill, in my opinion.
It is very good meat, and I don't grill it enough
It's like
for some reason.
I describe it as the steak of the chicken.
He's told me
Because
that before.
you can like do anything you want to with
Yeah.
it, and it doesn't really ever dry out. And if it does, you did a terrible
Yeah.
job cooking it.
Yeah.
It's very forgiving.
Was it dry today?
No,
Mm,
it's
yeah, it
very
was
good. Very good.
Go, Travis. You're first.
Travis, you kick
I'm
this
first.
off.
Since we skipped you earlier.
Yeah, you did. Just totally forgot. I was surprised you involved me in this.
That's why we're letting you go first.
Because jalapeno Greek seasoning. The seasoning overall, I like it. I liked it a whole lot better on the chicken thigh than I did on the pork. The pork, it was really salty on it, but I don't know if it was because they were really thin. There wasn't much to it.
Could be.
The Brussels sprouts, it was awesome on that. Did a little butter and some of that on top. I liked the Brussels sprouts. You did a good job.
Put a little Kerrygold butter in there, the seasoning,
Yeah.
a little olive oil, mixed it up.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty good.
It was good. I ate 2 pieces of the chicken. It was very good. Do you want me to go ahead and rate it?
We'll just do a little round
A
table.
little round so I don't rate it.
So
Okay.
your favorite thing out of the three was what?
Honestly, my favorite thing out of the 3 was probably the Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
But I just love
Gotcha.
Brussels sprouts.
Yep. All right. I would agree with most of that. Probably all of that. It was very salty. Like
Out of the bottle, it is very salty.
yeah, I tried that and I got a little too much.
Yes.
And then you get the burn immediately after the salty goes away. So it lingers for a while.
Yeah, the first ingredient, salt.
Oh yes,
Black
for
pepper.
sure. It's like
oh, definitely.
it's like
And
half
don't,
salt.
It don't have a lot in it. Well, spices. Salt, black pepper, lemon pepper, sugar, garlic, onions, jalapeno powder,
Yep, there we go.
and white pepper.
I would say my favorite thing. My least favorite thing was the pork chop. It was kind of salty, but I'm not a huge fan of pork chops anyway. They're already salty, and that just kind of kicked too much for me. The chicken was awesome. It was nice and juicy, a lot of fat rendered in there, and I think that did really well with the saltiness. And I got like the last part of the Brussels sprouts, so I think a lot of the seasoning was on top of mine. Like the first couple I had were really good, then I got into the butter and all that shit
So
accumulated in there. So it was a little salty, and it's still really good. So my favorite thing was the chicken thigh.
It was
I agree with everybody. My least was the chops. Probably my It's kind of a toss-up between the thighs and the Brussels sprouts, but I mean, if I have to choose, I'm probably gonna go with the chicken. I will probably do that again on chicken, and I will probably try it on some wings.
Well, that's what Dave said.
I think it would be very good on a chicken wing. Probably won't do it on pork again. If I
No.
did, maybe a thicker piece of meat and maybe tone the seasoning down, but I will definitely do Brussels sprouts again. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
It may be my go-to for Brussels sprouts.
I bet it would be really good on a pork loin because you're just getting the
Yeah.
seasoning on the outside. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah.
I would be interested to try that on turkey. I bet it'd be really damn good on turkey breast.
See, I told him I wanted to try it on like a ribeye.
I bet that would be
I bet
really
it'd
That
be
good
salt
too.
in it, I bet that'd be good.
And I didn't
Puts-
think it had a little heat, but I didn't think it was overpowering. I
No.
thought the heat was perfect.
The heat was like just kind of in the back.
It
end.
left a little. After I got done eating all of the plate, it had a little burn in your mouth, but
Yeah,
good. Because I don't like
it's
hot
not hot.
stuff.
So,
So now
overall, what are you rating it?
Overall, I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I really liked it.
Well,
I would definitely. I'm gonna get a bottle, or I'll just take this one, whichever one when you're not looking. But I'll end up with a bottle of it. It's very good.
so 8.5 from Travis.
I'm doing it on chicken, and I'm gonna try it on a ribeye.
Yep. I think it'd be really good on a ribeye.
I do too.
I would put some extra pepper on it
Yeah,
first.
I think
That
so.
would be really good. I'm going to give it probably a 6.5.
Really?
Probably because you're limited on what you could use it on. But I would buy it to experiment with it.
Because I was giving mine kind of on just the taste of it, but I understand what you're saying about limited. I don't.
Yep.
You couldn't put it on everything.
What
Right.
about that on like the chicken, but then also sauce it with some sauce at the end? To kind
That
of
would be one of those experiments that
Yeah.
I would try. Maybe it might be good on some shrimp.
Ooh,
It'd probably be
Bet that-
really damn good on some fried potatoes.
Ooh, I bet it would.
yeah, it would be good on that.
Yeah, buddy.
Hmm.
Some
Okay.
stir fry, maybe.
What?
I don't know.
I'm going to give it an 8. I will. Well, I already have the bottle unless Travis steals it, but
Oh, Travis is.
I mean, I'm
taking
definitely going to
It's
use
on my
it
side of the
again and
table.
experiment with it a little bit. I liked it.
that. So we'll just say it gets an 8 overall. You got 8.5.
What did you give it? You give it an 8?
8.
Yeah.
I give it a 6.5 just because I got some like really salty bites, but I don't think that was
The only salty bites I got with the pork, but
Me too.
real
Yeah.
salty.
when I got the last fork full of the
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts. I got a big old
Yeah, well, because
hit.
I had scraped everything.
But see,
out.
Yeah.
we ate early, right when
Right.
it come off.
Yeah.
And it was hot and more fresh. Where
Yep.
you kind of got it after it set and soaked a little bit. So I can
Yeah,
understand
the flavor
that.
was awesome.
I'll definitely,
yeah.
I'll
So-
definitely
So
use
we'll
it
say it
again.
gets an 8.
Yeah, Malcolm's gyro.
It's definitely worth a
How do
buy.
you say that? Gyro
See,
or
some- I say
gyro?
I say
Gyro,
gyro.
like a Y. Gyro.
Gyro,
Yeah, see,
hero.
some people say gyro, some people say gyro.
So I'm trying to see
My
if
buddy
this is
Travis at Smalls recommended that one time I was in there.
That's my buddy Travis as
Yeah.
well. I don't know if this is gluten free or not.
It doesn't say.
I'm gonna say no. Otherwise, it would say,
Yeah, I can't see it. I didn't see any milk or anything.
yeah, I don't see any milk.
I think if it doesn't say, you pretty much got to plan on it being
Yeah.
gluten.
Pretty much. Something
Right.
in there's got some gluten in it. It probably has some wheat to make it stick. But I don't know. And we'll go with the label rating here. I'm going to give that a 7. I
You
think
probably like all his labels. Because all of them are pretty much like that.
pretty good.
All of them are pretty much the same. They got his name and then
Yeah.
what it is, and then like a darker band at the bottom that explains like the jalapeno Greek or
Yep.
So do they make just a regular Greek of that one? Or no?
no, I don't think so.
It's
I
just
mean,
a
I haven't
jalapeno-
seen it.
Just the jalapeno Greek.
I would like to try a Euro with this, because I think the salty's meant to counterpart the tzatziki sauce, the cucumber sauce. 'Cause that would really mellow it out.
I love a good gyro.
Oh,
Every
man, I
now
do
and then,
too.
Smalls does gyros for their lunch, and I guarantee they use that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to one of these days go get one for lunch.
I haven't seen that Travis in a while.
He's there every morning. I'm going in the morning. I'll tell him you said
Tell
hi.
him I said, "What's up?"
What's up?
We started on the pool team together way back when. Then he was on
So
my
does he
pool
know
team.
you? Does he know you by Dave Clark?
Yeah,
Or Big Daddy or Dave?
Either
Dave
one.
Clark, Dave Clark.
yeah, Big Daddy Dave.
I mean, I didn't.
I'm
know.
sure
I
he'll
didn't know
who
what
you're
your
talking
pool name was back in the day.
No.
Did you guys have like pool names and?
I don't remember. We probably did. We
was
were
you-
young and
was you
stupid.
Dave Shark, Shark Dave or something.
Oh no, I wasn't that good then.
He was
No.
Daddy Shark.
Daddy Shark.
Daddy Shark.
That's funny.
Damn, that was shit, man. That was like 2000.
Yeah,
it
they
had
probably
to
won't
be
even
like-
remember you.
Oh yeah, you remember.
Oh,
You can't forget me.
He'll be like, who?
Yeah. I've met him one time and can't forget him.
See?
Yeah.
And Travis has tried.
Daily.
He's tried to forget both of us. Huh?
Yeah,
Daily.
for years. I'm just
What
unforgettable.
would you do without us?
I wouldn't have as many text messages during the day.
No,
Well, fine. We just won't text you.
you really wouldn't need a phone anymore.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't need a phone.
No.
Well,
Already?
Oh.
I've been
Already?
waiting. I've been waiting. I've got a list here. But see, I actually have a list here.
You've
And how
been
this
banking them up?
I've been banking it up, but I have this list, and it's actually you could. I was going to do this, either pick one, or do a would you rather. See, there's 7 items on this list, and you either just pick one of them that you get, or should I break them up and do them as would you rathers? How do you want me to do it?
However you feel would work best.
Whatever would be best.
Because there's one on there's one
You're
on.
taking full blame for this.
I'm taking full blame for it, but no, they're not bad. Okay, what we'll do is I want to do it all, but I'm going to forget.
Just do it all.
Number 7, I'm going to get rid of because it's no good. Number 7 is okay. We'll just do it, and you have to pick one of these. Is all you can pick. No mortgage or rent. $100,000 cash at once. An 800 credit score. $1,000 a month. Or a 6-figure job forever. Or free groceries for life. Number 7 is forget your student loans, but I'm not going to put that in.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Didn't they already forgive those? Or
Yeah,
something?
Bouncy Biden already did that. So of those 6, you can only pick one.
Okay, say them one more
Oh,
time.
Okay. Well, no mortgage or rent, rest of your life. $100,000 cash one time,
One time.
tax free. That's $100,000 cash in hand. 800 credit score. $1,000 a month, or a six.
Is that for life?
We'll say it's for life. $1,000 a month for the rest of your
Okay.
life, or a 6-figure job forever. Since these other ones say forever your life, or free groceries for life. All your groceries are free.
That's actually a really hard one.
I know because the groceries throw you. Because I'm like,
proud of you.
Yep. You're welcome. Been waiting for a month.
There's upsides to a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
downsides to a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So with the money, you got to sit there and figure it out. Because I mean, yeah.
Free 100,000
The
would be
first
nice.
one, the mortgage or rent.
Kind of depends on
You
where
don't-
you're at in life.
Exactly, and then what
Yeah.
kind of mortgage you had. If it's a $2,000
More.
a month mortgage, then
Or say if you're in a place where you don't have a mortgage, then that one's easy for you to rule out. Or if, like I said, if you're one of those people that have a $4,000 a month mortgage, and now obviously you have a $4,000 a month mortgage, we'll go out on a limb and say you're already making 6 figures a year.
you're making more than that.
You're making more than that if you have a $4,000 a month mortgage.
so you can
So
throw
you
those
don't
out.
need those two. But we're going for us.
Us
Us,
poor-
us
Going
poor
for us
people.
right here.
Us poor people. Because $1,000
I know-
a
I know
month,
what- I
that's
know
only
what
12,
Dave's gonna
That's only
choose.
$12,000.
You think so?
and I'm going to wait. Yes.
Well, see, and I kind of know, I've got in my mind what I think both of you are going to pick, but I wanted to see. I'm also going to be quiet.
All right, I'm just going to go right into it.
Okay, you go for it.
I got 2 growing boys, and I like to eat, and my wife likes to eat, and all my guests that come over like to eat.
So is that unlimited groceries?
It says
You can
free
go-
groceries for life. All
you
your
can go to the store and buy $500 worth of groceries
every
a day.
day. Yep.
Well, that changes things.
I know what Dave's going to pick.
I think that would more than make up for $100,000 quickly,
Yeah.
like within a couple years, probably.
Especially if it's unlimited.
Yeah. And if you saw how much my oldest kid eats, holy shit.
Even your kids growing up. Because now where my mind, well, I'll tell you later. I want to see what you pick.
I gotta go for the groceries because then my other money's
That's not what I
freed
thought.
up.
Nope, I did. I
thought
knew.
the 100.
I 110% knew Dave was going to go for the
No,
groceries.
I mean, any more $100,000
But
isn't
see-
that much money.
But when I thought that before, I didn't know it was like unlimited. Like
that's what it-
I can
that's
go
what
to
we've
the
got-
store and get whatever I
That's
want.
what we've got down.
I
So-
could go every day and get $500 worth of meat.
Yep.
I would say
Says
we
unlimited
could probably spend close to that a month, $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
Oh, yeah.
Like not even like counting.
I think
going
a-
to
I
And
eat.
if it's unlimited, you're going to spend more.
I mean, I think anymore, a family of 4, your budget's going to be $400 to $500 a month on a small side, on a normal side.
oh,
Let's just say.
on like the smallest
Yeah.
like scrape.
oh,
right
that's
now.
a small
So,
scale. I
yeah,
mean, that's-
$1,000 a month.
That's like Jack's Pizzas
Yeah.
and ramen noodles.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Is,
box store buying.
well,
Yeah.
that's what our, yeah.
Nothing against that. I mean, I
No.
shop
Yeah.
at one, but I'm just saying
No.
it's
Our budget is $400 to $500 a
It-
month.
The only thing that rivals that is the 6 figures. It depends on what those 6 numbers are.
Yeah.
Like if it starts with a 1, I'll probably still go with the groceries.
Yep. Because you're going to get more than
Yeah, if it,
yeah.
if it
See, there's a lot of variables there. So I mean,
like those are the 2 contenders. Like
because he hasn't even thought what I have thought about this yet. But I'm gonna.
I'm going with the groceries. Like
Okay, that's what I knew.
that
you would
frees
go
up
with.
a ton of
Now,
money forever.
I want to see what Scott would do.
'Cause my house will eventually be paid off,
Mhm.
like in the near future, and then I'm just smooth sailing. My only bill will be groceries.
Yep. There you
I'm
go.
going the 6-figure job because it could be a $900,000 a year salary.
Well, it's 100 and
No, we didn't-
$100,001.
We did not say that though.
No, it just
So
says
that makes a
six-figure.
Right.
difference. I'm going to take
You're
a
just
chance.
going to be surprised.
I'm
It's a gamble.
Well, how about
I'm gonna
this?
take
How
it-
about this? Since I made the and you can go back if you want. Since we made it, your 6-figure job is $550.
Oh, I would take that.
$550 a year.
okay. I'm definitely doing the 6-figure.
Man, that's a big old
I
tax.
can buy a lot of groceries and invest
That's
a lot of that.
taxes paid in right there, though.
Yep. Yeah. So that's before taxes.
That's like having to pay
you're going to bring home.
a personal accountant.
Hell, you're paying
300,000
You're
maybe?
probably paying 200,000 plus in taxes.
Yeah, you'll bring home 300,000 maybe.
And that's still tough. I'm going to go with groceries and eat like a king for
I
the
knew
rest
you
of
would.
my life.
I knew you would. I knew it. That's why I put that in there.
I'm going to because you're going to be spending a shit ton of money on groceries.
So you're still with the 6 figures?
Yes.
You're still with 6 figures. Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's hear yours because you've thought this out for a month.
Well, I've thought this out, but I knew for a fact I would have bet my life that Dave was going to get the groceries because I'm like, this would work good for him because you buy more groceries than we do.
Oh, I just had
You buy a lot
something to
more
add
than
to
me.
that.
I was going to see if I want to see if he says what I'm going to say.
The groceries that I could get, I could cook and sell.
Bingo, right there.
I didn't
said,
think of that in the beginning.
What if I go to
Oh,
the store
shit.
and
I
I
could
get free
start a
groceries?
You could open up your
I could start a
restaurant.
restaurant.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I was like, the free food.
groceries
is,
hand down.
Groceries
Hands
is it
down.
because what if I go and buy $500 worth of ribeyes and I come to you guys and I ain't got nothing in them and I sell them,
Yeah.
boom, all day long.
$300.
$300 you can have
Yeah.
them.
$5 a pop.
Because I thought about it too, but I'm like, that's a really good one because
Might
for a
have
bigger
to-
family.
might
That's
have to
not
change
working.
my
That's like you still have to work to make those 6
Well,
figures.
Now start a restaurant. I'm even just saying free groceries, and I'll be honest. What came to mind is in the past.
Why don't you? Could you do the free groceries and then have a little mini market and
No,
sell them?
I wouldn't do that. But what
Why not?
we all know the people who have the link card, and at the end of the month, I got $300. I'll sell it to you for $150. I was thinking along those lines.
I'm not going to say that I've done that before.
I'm going to say
bought
I've done
that.
it.
Yeah.
I've bought it.
I have bought that.
I've bought it many times. I'm not going to lie.
I've never bought it.
I got it used to work for me.
One time, one
I
of my
did it.
friends took me shopping at Zan. He's like, buy whatever you want. Like this was through.
You feel like a king.
This was through COVID, and
Damn.
this person was getting like a ridiculous amount of money,
Uh-huh.
like $2,000 a month.
Yeah. The guy
Just
did it.
spent-
He got $850 a month.
That would be so nice.
Yeah.
And I won't lie, when I did that, he kept offering. He goes 50 cents on the dollar, and you can get it, whatever. And I'm like,
That's the standard.
Well, and he came on a Friday and said, "Hey, I've got 300 left. I've got to spend by Sunday." And I was like, and I was actually going grocery shopping that weekend the first, and I was like, "It's $150." And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like,
I got a pro
Okay.
tip I'm going to inject right here.
"Well, I'll tell you what I did."
Hold on.
Oh,
hold on.
boy.
While I'm thinking of it. Calling back the finance company here.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody out there who still has a loan at a small finance company and they get a link card or assistance of any kind, don't be afraid to ask the people working there if they want to buy half of that to pay your payment, because I would have totally done that.
I
Nobody
bet.
even offered us to do that deal as long as we worked there. And I guarantee you, every person I worked with would have done that in the drop
Oh,
of a
Lord,
hat.
yeah. Well, I won't lie. When he gave it to me that first time, he said, "Here's this. It's the pen. You just go and use it." He goes, "They don't ask for any ID." I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm nervous."
You was nervous.
I was nervous, and I won't lie. I was driving to Marion Walmart to go shopping. I was going, I'm going to go to Walmart. At the time, Sam's didn't take it. I was going to go to Walmart, and I couldn't do it. I hopped on the interstate, and I drove to Benton Walmart. I said, I was terrified, I'll be honest, that I was going to be in the checkout, and somebody I knew would be right behind me, and I was going to go slide that, and I would have just melted. I would have been so embarrassed. And so I drove to Benton. I'm like, I got a better chance of not running into anybody I know in Benton. And I drove all the way to Benton. I got my groceries and came back.
I don't blame you. I probably would have done the same
I
thing.
did.
if
I drove
was-
all the way, and I shopped like a king. And it was
So-
only $300 worth, so it wasn't
Hey.
much. But this was in 2006, 2007.
Oh,
so
that shit.
it was probably a lot
That's
then.
enough for one person to eat for a month.
It was a whole cart full, I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah.
So that's
Do you
what
have
you're
to
going.
show an ID now?
Nope.
Probably
No.
not.
Nope, you don't. Nope.
Which
Okay.
is wrong.
Mine, I'll be honest, I was down between you two. I'm between the 6-figure job and the free groceries for life, because I was thinking, well, okay, I could not start an old little mini mart, but I could start like those people who go couponing and those.
You could start like a seafood market.
No, you can't start a market.
Yes, you can. You can go get your
Well,
free
you can't-
shrimp, lobster, whatever.
It's like those people who have yard sales that you can tell they're couponers, and they'll have
Oh,
like
yeah.
90,
Oh,
That's like
90
50 shampoos.
Yes, or laundry detergent, and they
Yeah.
have those yard sales. And we've went to those for, because hell, you get them for $1 a
There's
piece.
a lady
Yeah.
in town that has it set up all the time.
There's a lady in Heron that does one all summer long.
Yep.
But I'm going to go with the 6-figure job, I think.
Oh,
so.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, LP.
Yeah, I would totally
We'll go
do
eat
it.
at Dave's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
come and eat.
Yeah, we can eat at your house for free.
Not free. I would charge you. You're making 6 figures. I would totally
this
stop.
guy.
Oh,
I would
wow.
totally stop working and make a pop-up barbecue thing here and there. Let the
Downtown Carterville.
I mean, I guess
That's right.
the sky's the limit. It's your food. You can do what you want with it.
Yeah, I'm not making a market. I'm just gonna buy,
Yeah.
2
He's
cases
like
of
opening
ribs
a
on
restaurant
Saturday.
and having a grocery store. I'm like, I'm just going to sell it under the table.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm
I'll
doing.
walk around with a trench coat. You want to buy some steak? Perhaps some chicken? Open
Yep.
up one side.
I'll be like,
I'll buy me a little portable warehouse, and
yeah,
open me up a little shack,
There you go.
kind of like the Amish do.
be a,
I've been waiting to ask
be a
you guys that
barbecue
one.
speakeasy. You have to have the code word to get in
Yeah,
to buy your ribs.
No kidding.
There you go.
That was pretty good, Travis.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Yep.
What a way to come back strong.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I like
now we
that.
know Travis only needs a month to come up
Yeah.
with a good one.
Well, I had good ones at the beginning, but then going the whole year, then you kind of. Then I wish now I had just. I could have bought several more weeks with those. Just
I like that one.
Yeah.
That was good.
I'll come up with some more. Don't you worry, because I had more that I was going to put
That
on
actually
the list.
made us think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Yeah.
I'm so
that,
good.
That might make a pretty good segment. You don't even need that many things.
No,
like-
I'll probably
like
cut it down to
3?
like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That was just what I came up with, and I couldn't hold them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
So,
So,
have we been to Louis lately? PNR? One of our sponsors?
I have not.
I haven't been by there in a while either. I did see him a couple weeks ago, talk to him.
I'm trying to get Aaron to come up and cook at the cook-off this
He
weekend.
wants us to cook a whole hog at
Yeah, he's talked to me
17th
several times
Street.
about
I'm
that.
like, yeah, I've never done one. But
I think we should go over and do it with him. Even if we
I
don't
would-
do the
I
whole
would
hog.
help.
I thought I said, we'll come and help you cook. I said, even if we don't, but I said, I don't know what to do
so
the whole hog.
there's one like conflicting thing with that. The smoke on the Ohio that we had planned on doing is the same exact weekend.
It's the weekend before, wasn't it?
I thought it was the same weekend.
Silence.
We need to,
Oh,
We'll have to look it
I
up.
thought
Yeah,
it was weekend before.
I don't know.
This is behind the scenes stuff.
I don't
Okay,
remember,
we'll
man.
research that.
We'll find out. But anyway, even if so, it's like it would be 2 weekends in a row of like 3 days. So
Well, 17th Street, really, we could just go over Saturday morning.
Well, we would have to go Friday night.
Well, if we're going to do
until-
the whole hog, yes. You have to go at least Friday night, but if we're just doing the other.
see, I
But the whole hog is a big show and dance too.
Yes.
You gotta
Yes.
you gotta cut up all
They
that.
come by and you
gotta
gotta
do
dress
a-
it up.
You got to do a presentation.
If we do it, we're putting the pig in a skirt.
Yeah, I mean it's a big
Okay.
deal to do it. But
It is.
he
You have
said
the
there's
apple in the
usually
mouth
only
and everything.
4, 5, 6 teams, and thinks we'd have a good chance by it.
Well, we were there one year. Remember when we did it with Tom, and they came by and wanted us to cook. They had a whole nother hog. They wanted us just to cook. They're like, "We'll give it to a team to cook."
damn.
But we were like, "We don't have a cooker." And then actually, my brother-in-law, they ended up giving 17th Street gave them one of their cookers. They said, "We'll supply the cooker too. You just cook it."
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
My brother-in-law and them did it.
I mean, I would like to try it.
they were the
I mean, fair
Nin-
warning to
ninja
Aaron
pigs.
that no idea how that's gonna go.
well, we'll try
But
it.
we'll give it a whirl.
Maybe that's one of those things.
I'm
we could
not
all-
scared to try anything.
We could get together and do one before.
Yep.
We've cooked that little one, but
Yeah, we're not going to use that cooker.
No.
That's for sure.
No,
that's the thing is I don't know what he's going to cook it on.
That's a good question, man.
He does all drums.
Yeah, and that ain't going to
You know,
happen.
we can cook the head and chop it up, just do different parts, and then glue it
We
back
would need
together.
a big cooker.
I'm
Probably.
sure he's got access to it.
Yeah.
Well, no, he did tell me that Smoking Brothers has a big pellet one that we could use, that he could get.
That'd be
That's
interesting.
what he said.
That is true.
What about
yeah.
that assassin grill? Would
Scott
it fit on the
Dave's?
assassin?
I don't know.
I don't know. It
Not
depends
a-
on how big. Probably like we did here, the 100-pounder probably would.
Yeah, that would definitely
Gotcha.
work.
But if you go any bigger, I don't think it would
They
fit
do
on
pretty
there.
big pigs over there.
Okay.
But if he can get the cooker from Smoking
Oh,
Brothers,
hell yeah.
pellet,
We'll give it a shot.
Sure.
other than the song and dance thing, I'm not.
I'll sing. I'll dance.
Well, you can do all that. We'll cook.
Yep. You can even wear the same skirt the pig's wearing.
Yeah.
Great idea.
We can make it out of palm leaves.
No, I'm wearing like a pink tutu.
Oh. Yeah, that's more believable.
So, have we been up to anything cool lately here?
Man, I'm sure I've been up to all kinds of stuff.
I know
It's
we've
been a
all
while.
been busy.
Yeah,
I've been trying to get ready for this weekend.
Yeah,
Cleaning.
yeah. Scott dumped us Saturday.
Yeah.
He said, "Screw you guys."
Yeah.
That's what we haven't talked about is the Waterloo thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I just had too much to get done here.
I'm not gonna be shy here because I like the idea of that event.
I'm with Dave.
They need to change it up because we had planned on doing that all year long. They had a whopping 5 teams other than us sign
Oh,
up to
was it?
competitively cook. And you had to supply your own meat, you had to feed the public, and there was no People's Choice Award
Yeah.
for feeding the public.
Yeah.
They need to change that, and then they
Yes.
will have a
or supply
giant,
the meat.
They
giant turnout.
If
They,
they, want,
need to get sponsors to supply some of the meat,
yes, I'm not going to go up there,
especially
and
the
say,
meat for the public.
Yep. So
Yeah.
they said there was 12 or 14 barbecue tents,
Mm-hmm.
and only 5 of them competed.
Yeah.
So I'm sure those other places didn't pay for their meat. I'm just saying.
That is my thing. Why,
That's my
why
gut
would I
feeling.
sign up to be a vendor at an event
We're coming
if-
to do the competition.
if
that's it.
if they're not
Yeah.
supplying the meat?
Right.
I don't-
Exactly.
That's
if,
my thing.
If they come and say, "Here's 5 or 10 extra sides of ribs and some chicken," cook it and
Oh,
hand it out.
we'll cook
That's
that
great.
shit.
Yeah, I'll cook it, but I'm not just going to pay
Right. You're going to pay
$300 or
$500.
yeah, extra to feed the public, and then get nothing from that. Not even have a chance of getting People's Choice or
Right.
something.
That's what
Yeah,
they
they need
gotta
to change it
have
up.
is a People's Choice Award if you're handing out food to the public.
Yeah,
That's my gripe. I don't gripe a whole
and
lot.
the thing is they have
And it's a
people's,
good gripe.
They
It's
have
legit.
People's Choice for the beer.
Yeah, exactly
They
right. They did.
So
and
why
they
would
flat
they
out
not?
told us that.
Yeah.
They had People's Choice for the beer.
Why would you not have it for the barbecue?
I don't know. It
If people
didn't
would
make
just
any
let
sense.
us run the world, everything would be better.
That's true.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I could fix everything in a week.
We're doing a People's Choice this weekend.
Yes, we are.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
The neighbors have fixed up a big gift basket, so we're going to have little buckets out.
Shoot.
So how are they going to do that?
How are they going to do that?
Well, I'm not in charge, so I don't know.
'Cause we're not really
So,
set up.
I think they're going to have a bucket with a ticket, and then you put your ticket in
Here's a legit question. How much extra should we cook?
whatever you want. I am not. There's no requirement. Nothing.
Okay.
My thing is, if we have, which BJ brought, if we have 60, 70 people here, are all those people going to eat one of everybody's meat?
That's exactly right.
No.
No. So
Right.
how's it
So
fair?
to me, I don't know, but I'm staying out
well,
of it.
sometimes, and we've all been to those events where you got like I always use the chili cook-off, and it's a great event. We have fun doing it, but if I show up with 30 friends and Dave shows up with 10, I'm automatically going to win
Right.
people's choice. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's what it boils down to, is just how many friends you have there that says, yeah, and they throw their tickets in.
I'm probably going to take my ribs and cut little chunks of meat and
That was my first thought.
have in a little cup. So
Yeah.
because not everybody's going to grab a whole rib and eat it. If they have just a little bite of meat,
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, people
that's
probably
what I'm
would,
going to do with my
but
extra.
just telling everybody that's coming, you probably don't want to do that because one, you're going to fill up quick.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to vote fairly. You know, you eat 2 ribs, you're full.
Yeah.
That's just how ribs
I'm just
go.
going to have a little cup with a
Can I
chunk
just
of meat
buy
and-
people's cheap, like tickets?
Well, I guess you can. I'm not in charge.
Then
You're-
we're winning for sure.
Monday or Saturday morning, you go to the event organizer.
We're winning for sure. I'm buying as many as I can get.
Okay.
I hear the gift baskets are pretty good.
I like
That's
this one.
awesome.
This one. This one.
I'm very excited to cook
Yeah.
my new recipes that I have. I really like them.
I really liked your
Me and
sauce.
the Smoking Butts team were kind of defending champions.
We was not last year.
We won last year.
We won ribs. We didn't win.
We
I
didn't win
thought
grand
Corey
champ.
won ribs.
We didn't.
No, we won. We won grand overall.
You
We
won-
won
We
overall
won
the last
grand-
2 years.
You won overall. Corey won ribs 2 years.
Yeah,
in a
because
row.
the first year we won ribs. And
I
we
won.
overall.
I didn't win overall last year. The Swig and Swines did.
I don't know.
Oh.
In
Well,
my book,
the trophies up
in
there.
my book, we were the
Oh,
best.
the rib trophy.
I think it says ribs.
I think we
You
did win
better
ribs.
check.
I think
I think
did
That's
Corey
win
only
ribs.
won the first year.
We won grand champion the first year. Last year we was second.
Either way, we have a good
Yep,
time.
I
We
remember
smoke a
you
lot
were
of
second.
cigars.
Yeah.
Our friend Nick
I do it
Miller's
for
coming
fun.
from the cigar
He
pulpit.
is. He's bringing beer and a couple of cigars.
He better bring more than a couple.
I don't think he has the
He
reserve
doesn't have
that he did at
the
one
resources anymore.
And he better bring a damn good side.
point. Yeah, beer.
Yeah, beer.
Beer.
Probably bringing some good beer.
Probably.
Yeah, he will.
He
He always
case
takes
I
of
think
Busch.
he's bringing what's his name, Brinker.
Brinker. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brinker's
Oh, cool.
coming. I like Brinker.
I've never met him.
You haven't, have you?
No, he was at the cigar or at
He's a good dude,
the
man.
fest or whatever.
No, I was.
Pulpit Fest. Can't
Where
think
was
what it's
I?
called.
Was I one of my chemo things? I
You
went?
were. Yeah, you had a week where you had some things going on.
Okay.
Yeah, you couldn't go that time.
Things were up in the air.
Okay. By
No.
the way, since we last recorded, I got my 3-month checkup. Everything's good for 3 more months.
They
so-
gave you a hell of a scare, though, didn't they?
Yeah, wasn't posting my results for a while, which I found out from the doctor. They're about 5-6 days behind.
That's like when you went, Angie told me that. Like they're way behind.
yes.
And they just can't seem to get
I
caught
can't
up.
get caught up. That's what he
And
said.
She said to tell you that they're going to post it, good or bad. Like if they're not posting it, they just haven't got to it. So no
That's
need to worry
kinda-
about that in the future.
That's what he told me. He said, I don't agree with it. He goes, but it's taken 5 to 6 days to get results.
Yep.
And I think I got spoiled in the past. I usually had the results by that night
Yeah.
or the next day.
Right.
It was, so
So yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I'm glad everything
Yeah.
worked out.
so smoke on.
Smoke on, buddy.
Smokers.
Yeah, man, I've been super busy. I've had like 3 or 4 art shows since then.
It was.
One of them I think was 2 days even. I've had a ton of commissions that I've had to get done. So like there was 2 weeks where I was just working every day, like every night after work to get crap done. And I still, from those shows, have gotten 3 more commissions. So I got to buckle down like tomorrow and get those done. Plus I've been hired for one of my friends. Like, I don't think it's really a podcast. It's more of a show maybe. It's a work happy hour by Joe Shinkowski and his buddy Dave Lustenberger. In Marion, Illinois, they like interview local businesses and bring awareness to the community of those businesses. And like you have a special gift for those people that are their guests that I'm working on. So I won't give anything else away, but I got to get that going.
Oh, that's cool.
Lots of things. Another guy wanted to hire me to do like 10 pages in a comic book, and he's had some stuff published. So that kind of stuff always sounds too good to be true. So we'll see if he contacts me again. But I finally started contacting bigger companies to try to get some of my work published. Like I contacted a couple card companies, like Upper Deck and Tops, to do sketch cards possibly. So I know that's a long process, but it's
So you would draw the cards.
Yep, they're
you would
special
draw-
insert cards.
Yeah.
Like if you're hired to be a sketch artist, you get like a sheet of 24 or 30 or something like that. And those are the only ones that exist. Like your card is a one of one, and it gets inserted in the packages people buy across the world, and they pull it, and it, depending on how good your art is, it could bring big money. So that's kind of exciting. We'll see.
David's going to be famous.
He is.
We'll see.
He's already famous.
He's
to
our
me.
little star.
Yes, I am a local celebrity.
Yeah.
I am a big deal, like I said earlier. Just
You are.
saying.
You can sign autographs with me on Saturday. if
I
you
will.
want. I'm doing it
I'll
from
do
1
sketches.
to 110.
I'll do sketches and barbecue sauce. That'd be cool. Not really, but
Be sticky.
very sticky. Smell good.
We'll hand out some Smoking Butts and Tapping Ash podcast decals too
Yeah, we do have
if you show up.
You have to ask
Well,
for
hook 'em
one,
up.
though.
Huh?
You have to ask for one, though.
You get a free one with Travis's autograph.
That's right. There we go.
Oh,
Free one with a $20 autograph.
yeah, $20 autograph. Maybe I should get some headshots made before.
You should. You should definitely do that.
That'd be a big head.
I bet people will want them.
Yep.
Could you just draw one of me?
I definitely could.
I need 40,
I would almost commission that.
I need 50 copies
I
by
know, right?
Saturday, and I'll sign it. Well, it's good to be back, and
You've had big things going on. You're finally in your new living
I think we were in before
situation.
Maybe not.
No.
No, you weren't.
Okay. Yeah, we've been there since the 27th, and it's good. I like it there. Living life, loving it.
You got a
Good
nice,
deal.
nice view. Looks like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
we're right-
We haven't. Me and Dave's not been invited.
No,
we're
we
right on
haven't
the
been
pond.
invited.
I've
okay.
invited you.
You have not invited us.
Your
since you've
brothers
been there.
even came by.
Well, that's my brother.
Did you
Well,
invite him?
no, he just
We'll
showed up.
see.
Well, the thing is, you guys can just show up. It's not.
I have to have an invite. I just
Well,
don't
I'll
show
invite
up.
you. I'll invite you. We can record there sometime or something, or you can just come over and have cigars.
I was thinking that's probably a pretty good central location to record.
Yeah. We can sit under the nice pergola.
Yep, we can look at
Pergola.
the lake, catch some snakes that come up out of
We
the
haven't
pond.
seen any snakes yet.
That's good.
No snakes. We have a lot of.
What are you going to do when you see a snake?
I'll scream like a little girl.
There's going to be some snakes
There
out
is
there.
one.
I guarantee you there's snakes
There
around
is. The
that
grounds
pond.
guy already told me. I said, "Do you have a lot of snakes down there?" And he said, "I won't lie to you." He said, "Yeah." He goes, "I've killed a few down there." And I said, "Well, I'll be helping kill them." I said, "As long as you're okay with it." He
They're
goes,
just going to be water
He
snakes.
said, "If you see them, kill them." I said, "I don't care what kind of snake it is. I don't care if you tell me it eats
They're,
mice.
they're
it does
probably
whatever.
innocent and good for the
don't-
environment.
I don't care
and to
If I
keep
see-
mice away. but
I'm
with you, man. I'd run across that
no,
water right
I
now.
read
if I
the
saw
Bible.
one.
That's the devil. That's the devil.
Oh boy.
I'm killing it.
Oh boy!
I hate snakes.
I watched a video not long ago about Snake Road, and you would definitely not like that
no,
trip.
my brother-in-law,
I wouldn't
and
either.
sister-in-law, they go there every year and walk
Yeah.
it.
Snakes don't bother me. Like
You're
unless
talking
you,
down there, Golconda.
yeah,
or
down southern Illinois.
Yeah.
Like
Shawnee
it's
Forest.
like across the migration path of like all the deadliest snakes in our area.
Yeah. They shut for listeners that don't know, they shut this road down in our Shawnee Forest, ain't it?
Yes.
They shut it down a certain time of the year because all these snakes migrate and they cross this road.
Why would you want to go walk that?
Exactly. And I tell my brother-in-law all the time, I said, "You deserve to get bit." I said, "If it bites you, you deserve it." I mean, why would you go down
I
there?
don't know. The dude I was watching is like from New York or something.
Oh, people
He comes
travel-
here for it?
Yes,
yeah,
I
like,
know there is a lot of
they-
people.
All of them flew in, like
I'm
him
gonna
and his
have to look
buddies.
this video
They
up.
travel in for it.
Oh, there's a ton of videos on.
I know there's a lot of people. I don't know anybody that flies in, but there's a lot of people that travel in and go down there and take pictures of them and stuff. I'm like, I hope it bites your camera.
I'm sure not many fly in. They all drive Subarus in.
Yeah, you probably work on most of their cars. While you're here.
Probably.
Not that you work at Subaru or
No,
anything.
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
How's your cigar? Mine's pretty good.
Mine's good. I've been talking a lot, so it keeps going out.
I was down to
But
the nub
it's
on mine. I let
no
it go.
fault of the cigar. It's my
It's
rants.
a very pretty good stick.
And the moisture outside from the rain probably isn't helping a whole lot.
Yeah.
So,
True.
but yeah, it's been in my car all day without a humidity pack.
Oh,
I know. I really need some humidity packs.
I have, since we have moved, I have had to, that was kind of hard for me. I went from my 2 big humidors down to a Tupperdoor. And, you know.
I really like it.
I like it. It's all in one because I had 2. Scott had given me the tall glass front one.
Yeah.
Did you
And then
sell that?
No, I've got them. I'm not selling either one of them. I got both the boxes.
He sold it.
No, I won't sell them. Hell no.
You
But
got one from you and one from me.
I did actually. I bought.
He sold it and blocked us so we couldn't see it.
You can do that.
Like you don't know.
Yeah, like
No.
you don't know.
No, I don't. But no, I've got them both. But I went to the Tupperdoor because it was just easier for space.
Yeah.
And it's nice for the fact, I guess, that they're all just there together. Because what I used to do is my humidor over here was the ones that I smoked. I kept mine in it, you know, that I really enjoyed. And then the ones over here were all my plethora, my extra ones that I would draw from.
Yep, you're mowing the yard cigars.
My mowing
and
yard cigars,
decoys.
and decoys and stuff like that. But you know, that way when I went to the humidor, I knew which one I was grabbing. So now but when I put them in there, I kind of stacked them different ways, so I know what's what. And it's working pretty good. I've got a big container, and I threw a couple Boveda packs in there, and
Yep.
I
It
went
is-
up. I'm sitting at about 67.
Like humidity or cigars?
Humidity.
Mine climbed up to 67 too. And I will say it's hard to keep it down when you get a lot of cigars in there. So every now and again you do have to open it and just let it sit a while.
I'm going to watch it and see how it goes
Yeah,
up.
because I noticed that I get a lot of that where the moisture settles at the bottom where it's sitting if it's over like 65.
Because I threw a gauge in there, that gauge you gave me, I threw it in there the first night just to see what the box sat at. And I was like 59, 60 the first night.
It's probably, I would take those packs out. Because
And
once
so
you
I-
get cigars in there, it's going to have humidity.
That's the thing is I threw the cigars in there and I went up to 67. And I'm like, if it keeps going, I'll pull them out. But
Yep. And I don't know the science, but I talked to you about this.
Yeah.
Like when the sealed container, there's nowhere for the moisture to go, so it's just staying in there somewhere.
yeah.
So you got to really,
Yeah, I know like on my wooden ones and like these here, like
Yeah,
it's
it
going to lose
breathes,
some. It
yeah.
breathes, it lets the wood out. So that makes sense when you sent that to me. So I'm like, I had 2 bigger 69 packs in there. And so I think I might take one of those out and just see
Yeah,
how
I
that
would.
does. Or maybe take both of them out now that I've got it going.
I'd take them both out and see what it does.
Yeah.
And then worst case,
'Cause
put
I'm-
one back in.
They've been smoking good so far.
And then when you get more cigars in there, it's going to go up, no matter what.
I mean, I don't know. I've probably got 80 cigars in there now or something.
I got like 300.
Well, that's the thing is I smoke them too fast to keep them.
Yeah, I don't. Mine just build up, which it's going to go down now that the season's here. So I smoked
Yeah,
3 yesterday.
Dave didn't smoke for like a month.
I didn't. 3.5 weeks I went without a cigar.
Yeah, well, I'm not even sure how we're
we
friends.
was about to defriend you.
Yeah.
I know. I was on the Cigar Pulpit podcast, and I had to do the whole damn podcast without a cigar. That was
Why?
bullshit because it was raining. I got nowhere to smoke. So
Oh, you couldn't go in the shed?
it's full of shit, full of resale shit.
Well,
Full of shit.
Full of
Yeah,
shit.
Full of shit.
Full of shit. Well, listeners, it's very good to be back. Scott, do you have a question for us?
Yes. Comedy or drama?
Movies?
Yeah.
I'm probably, well, like, when you say drama, you're not like saying like love story, like, or you like, I would say off the bat, I'm
Let's
probably,
change it to comedy or action movie. Let's do that.
I have a question to piggyback off this after we answer
Okay.
this.
Dave, do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go?
Comedy or action? That's tough because some of my favorite movies are comedic action movies. Like some of my
One
top
or the other.
Well, like, give me an example.
I don't watch movies.
Yeah, I was going to say, he couldn't name 2 movies.
What kind of bullshit question is this then, Scott?
He knew we watched movies, and he thought he would get away with
Yes.
If I had to pick one, I would go with action.
That's what I'm going with.
it. I'm going with action as well.
Okay. Now, to piggyback off that, when I was on the pulpit, we did our top 10 favorite action movies ranked 1 to 10.
I listened to that one.
It was very difficult to rank those.
Nick's list kind of sucked. I'm just going to say it.
I'm not going to hold it against
I
him.
mean,
He
just
had some
kinda-
good ones
And
in
you
He
there.
has
wonder
some good
why
ones.
he doesn't bring us cigars.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, I don't know. There was a couple I hadn't thought of both of your guys' lists. I listened to that one. Yeah.
So, what I was going to say. Can you guys name 3 of your favorite action movies?
No.
He can't name 3
come
movies.
I can't.
You can't.
I can't think of them right
Die
now.
Hard.
Taken.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to take.
Is that a
Taken.
Christmas movie?
No.
It can be.
Can be.
So can Gremlins.
Huh? Taken.
He likes
Yeah,
Taken.
Taken. I'm a
Taken.
Taken
You
guy.
are a Taken guy.
I'm a Taken
Hey,
guy.
just say Taken 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it's hard to do some. That was my biggest issue was coming
would-
up with just one of like
It
a
would be
series.
hard, Yeah.
It was almost impossible because a lot of movies I love the series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Die Hard movies. I
Yeah.
love all the Die Hard.
And I enjoyed the week, the week before or somewhere in there, Nick did also a one where they did their top 10, and they called them gangster movies.
Gangster movies.
And so my mind automatically went to mobster movies.
right.
And so they did a lot of them. Were like, well, okay, there's a difference between a gangster
That's
and a
hard
mobster.
also because
yes. You have to-
there's a thin line.
Yeah, you got to specify: are you a gangster or are you a
'Cause-
mobster?
Mine would have been like Juice and Boys in the Hood
Yeah, I've never seen
and
those.
Menace to Society would have been in there.
Yeah.
I've
Like-
never seen them.
And see, if they'd asked
there's
me,
some
I
good
would have just
movies.
gave them 10 mobster. I love mobster movies. But I would have had to ask, you mean mobster or gangster?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I realized that I am not a huge mobster movie guy.
Oh, I
like
am.
I don't dislike them, but I don't actively
I love them.
seek them out to watch. But I do love Heat.
And see, I don't think that's a mobster
I don't
movie.
think that
And
really
I don't think
is
it's
either.
a gangster movie either.
I didn't really think it was an action movie when I was thinking back to it, but
I mean,
there
I-
are some action
I,
scenes.
yeah, if I had to say, I would say it was an action drama or whatever.
I would have said like a crime drama
Yeah.
with some action in it.
One thing I am very, very proud of my friend Nick Miller is in that list. He had said, the other whoever was who was with him? I can't remember, but
Noah.
Noah. He said, I can't now. My mind has blanked. It's the one where the guy was an FBI agent and went undercover.
Donnie Brasco.
Donald Brasco.
That would have been on my list. I
No,
love that
see,
movie.
I'm with Nick. He's a rat. You don't like rats.
It's true, but I
picked
like that movie.
I wouldn't have picked that. I've seen it, but I'm with Nick. I would not have picked that movie because he's a rat. I wouldn't have picked it.
Yep.
He's not a real mobster. He was a rat.
So taking 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
Yes, Scott. You're welcome, Scott.
All right. So
Thank
what's
you.
your top 3, Travis?
Top 3
action
Oh
movies.
God. Oh God. Top 3. See, action is.
It's hard.
It is just right, especially right on the spot.
See?
Like I guess action, I would probably go with you, and I would say John Wick 1 because you know me, I like John Wick 1, and the second one's okay, but I would go with John Wick 1. I think my mind's going to Taken too. I do like the Equalizer films.
I don't think I've seen those with Denzel Washington.
Oh, you would like them.
I'm sure I would. I don't
Very
know why
good
I haven't
movies.
seen them.
And that's one of those that I will even say it almost gets better as it goes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, 3 was good, but
See, that's how
Could've
John
been
Wick
better.
is with me. Like the more they get into the culture,
yeah.
like the underground story, I like it more. But yeah,
Top action, I don't know. I mean, you know me. From my childhood, I loved the Rambo.
Rambo.
movies. I'll say I loved Rambo, but
Yeah,
I loved
Rambo was good.
I loved Rambo too.
like the Rambo. Me and you watched that last one. I don't think that was an action movie.
No,
That was-
you know he's coming out with another one.
Fuck.
He's coming out with another one after the one we watched.
Oh,
the
man,
last,
how?
because this will be what, 5 or
6, I think.
I don't
What
know.
was the series he was in recently that's not been back out?
Oh, Tulsa King.
Yeah,
I
what's
have not
happened?
That was
there?
actually a decent
I
one.
like that.
I imagine it fell victim to the writer's strike.
I think there's a lot of them that haven't
Really?
came back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that were big hits. That one had good
I liked it.
ratings.
Yeah.
I think it will come back, but
It probably takes a long time to film.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
the older cast and whatnot.
yeah.
So you,
What? Oh, am I? Did I do mine? Oh, I'm at.
I don't know if you've done any.
John
John
I did.
Wick 1.
I did John Wick 1, and then I have from my
Is
childhood.
that-
I have to say Rambo 2.
Rambo 2. Is
I-
that First Blood Part 2?
No, wait a minute. Rambo.
Was it Rambo First Blood? Was that the first one? Or was it just Rambo?
Rambo? Where the first one's Rambo First Blood. That's where he fights the cop.
hmm
Actually, that's probably my favorite. I'll take that back.
Okay.
That one's my favorite. And then the third.
The hardest part of that list was not having any sci-fi. That was like
Yeah.
the caveat. Because some of my favorite action movies are sci-fi movies.
My mind, I'm not kidding. Right? Since you've asked me, my mind, I could, if you give me a day, I could think of 1,000 of them. But
I had 4 hours. And I thought of like 1,000 of them.
yeah,
But then there was like, oh shit, that one's sci-fi and whatever.
well, I even texted you some that day. I should have looked back what they were. I'll say that. I'll say John Wick 1 and Rambo 1 and Equalizer 1.
Okay. That's a good list.
Yeah.
I
Or
like it.
actually, I'm with Scott. I do like the Taken one, but I like Taken 1. After that, it was a little,
Yeah, it's kind of repetitive.
Yeah, it gets repetitive.
It was.
The first
Yeah,
one.
they
and two
didn't
was
really
good.
throw anything different in there.
No.
I will say that.
But he was kind of, I just love those when they have those. When he has that guy on the phone, he's like, "I will find you and I will kill you."
Yeah.
I love those
Yeah,
one-liners like that.
that first one was pretty
Yeah,
classic.
Yeah.
I heard rumblings that they're doing another Speed movie,
Oh Lord,
Oh,
which could be really good
it could be.
because Keanu Reeves has come miles in his acting ability. And
Do you think
who
the
doesn't
young,
like Sandra Bullock?
Do you like the young Keanu Reeves or the older one? Which one's cuter?
Oh, the older one.
Cuter?
He's more gentlemanly.
He had that boyish look. What's wrong, Scott? Do you know who Keanu Reeves is, Scott?
yes, and I'm not going to say nothing.
I liked Keanu Reeves in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
You two are starting to worry me. That's all I'm going to
Oh,
say.
it's like it's a surprise.
Yeah.
You're the one without any pants on.
That's true.
Isn't it Naked Garden Day?
It is
Yeah.
close to that, isn't it?
It's close.
It's already passed, I think.
Oh, shit.
All right,
I'm going to
guys.
give a
All right.
shout out before we sign off to our buddy Luke from Canada. He
Hey.
was on the pulpit recently and
Was he?
gave us big shout outs and said that we do a great job.
Oh, well,
we
good.
have awesome chemistry and keep going.
Nice.
So,
Is he listening to our show or somebody else?
I'm assuming
I think
he's
us.
listening to somebody else.
Yeah, and he
But-
thinks he's pushing.
But I'll take it. I'll take
it.
whatever I can
haven't
get.
listened to that one, and I'll have to listen.
Yeah,
I like
it's,
Luke.
it's a really good episode. And yeah, it was good times. Good times.
I'm behind on him. I need to get
I'm
caught up.
behind.
I like
I need
Luke.
to catch
He's a
up.
funny guy.
He's a funny guy, eh?
He's
All
a
right.
funny guy, eh? Sorry.
See you guys Saturday.
Saturday.
It's
Everybody come up.
on. Yes, come see us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, it's good to be back with you guys.
Take it or
It
leave it,
is
guys.
good. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's very relaxing.
Yep. I got to pee.
Now I got to drive home.
You need help?
No.
Travis is offering.
I got to
All
pee.
right.
Bye-bye, listeners.
Bye bye.
Fuck
Let's
cancer.
fuck cancer.
Bye-bye.